Hey, how are y'all doing? Today feels a little different. If you've been on social media and scrolling through all the things, I'm sure you've seen, excuse me, uh, I'm just getting out of bed, honestly, so my voice is a little. Seeing the most recent events, um, Mr. Ahmaud Arbery a couple weeks ago. Well, we saw that footage a couple weeks ago of a jogger being gunned down, which really happened in February, I believe, and no one had been arrested or charged in that crime. And then a couple other things have happened following that, all falling under police brutality, inequality, the whole racism umbrella. So bring us to present day. I'm sure you've seen the latest regarding Mr. George Floyd. He was an African American man, was in police custody on the street, and I believe for about 7 minutes, a police officer kneeled on his neck. The man said numerous times that he couldn't breathe or that he was just not comfortable with the position he was in, obviously, which in the end resulted in his death. We know these things happen. These things are never okay for any race, but it seems that it happens disproportionately to African Americans and at a more severe intensity with African Americans as well. So, we see that the 4 officers involved have been terminated, not charged, but again, terminated from that police department. But where my issue lies is the video. So many times we've seen black and brown people take their last breath on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. I know those videos are necessary, but where's the line? And when I say necessary, I mean that there are certain people who wouldn't believe that this happens if it wasn't for that video or those videos that we've all seen. Go back, Eric Garner up in New York. That was the first incident of hashtag I can't breathe. That was the summer before I started undergrad, so I was 18 at the time. And I got wrapped up in a lot of the Black Lives Matter stuff. And if you know me personally, you know that I was a very big advocate for justice against police brutality and just promoting racial inclusivity and justice across the board during those years of my life. I still am an advocate for that, but I had to change up how I was moving about it. I've been seeing videos like this since I was 18, and again I ask, where is the line? There's a lack of decency, in my opinion. Again, these videos are necessary. They are evidence, they are proof, they are a first-hand account of what happened. But think about the effect on the people who have to watch this over and over again. It's not natural. If that was a movie, sure, it's a fictional death. But this is a man taking his last breath on Dirty Street with another man's knee pressing into his neck. And we see that on our timeline 5, 10 times, if that, if not more. There's a lack of decency there for me. Again, these situations, they require evidence. People want first-hand accounts because we have this disillusioned belief about American policing and American government and what they will and won't do. But do we have to watch that man die? Do we have to watch anybody die? You don't see people of other races, no matter what's happening to them, you don't see their last moments on camera and being shared as a viral trend, at least from my perspective. I don't see that from where I sit. And it bothers me. It bothers me because where's the respect? We can highlight those videos without showing his last moment. We can offer him that. We can offer his family that. Because do you know how many times they've probably seen that video of their dad, their uncle, their cousin, their son on their Facebook profile? They know what happened. We know what happened. But why do we have to continue to spread this toxic, disheartening, terrifying video over and over again? I know a lot of people might not agree with me, and I'm okay with that. Again, have your opinions. This is my opinion. This does not reflect the opinions of my employer or anybody associated with me. This is Des talking about how Des feels. It's depressing. You have to mourn somebody you didn't even know existed until you saw that video clip. Let me know what you think. Drop down, comment section, share your thoughts. Disagree, agree, indifferent, I'm okay with that. This is an open platform for us to discuss these things. I didn't really intend on talking about such heavy stuff on my YouTube, but I couldn't fully rest until I got it out, because I feel like it'd be negligent on my behalf to not use what growing support I have to share my experience with this. So in conclusion, I just ask you to be more cognizant of what you share, how you share it, and the potential impact it could have on somebody else. Because we can talk about these stories without the disregard for respect and human decency. A person's last moments are just that. But for some people, it's a click in a view. It's Des.